Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Halo Forge Epidemic. This is Psychoduck, and I am kind of losing my voice. I have a bit of a cold, so I apologize for that. But anyways, today I'm going to be showing you guys just the basics on setting up some game types. So, obviously, this is more of a beginner thing, but this is still something that I've gotten quite a few requests to do. So I'll kind of show you the basics on exactly how to set game types up. And then also just some tips on, objective placement and so forth. So first we're going to go into capture the flag, which is one of the most commonly used objective game types. Also, what's cool about this tutorial is you get to see kind of a preview for this map that Oakley High Def and I have been working on. It's currently called a high ground map. It will have more of a name in the future, but you can get a little sneak peek at it here. It's a pretty cool asymmetrical objective map. But anyways, okay. So, first thing to keep in mind when you're setting up objectives of any sort, except invasion, that's a little bit different. I'm not talking about that. Anywhere else, you're setting up objectives, and red team, so these guys, are the defenders. So obviously that's always something you have to keep in mind. If you're setting up a map for one flag CTF, then red team's flag will be there, blue team won't have the flag, they'll be on offense, etc. So something else to keep in mind, pretty much in any kind of objective like flag or bomb, etc., is you do want oh, I'm sorry, my throat is just horrible right now. But you want static spawns, which I talked about back in the spawning tutorial a while ago. So what we have here is we have this bunker, which I can't show you guys too much of, but we're going to put the flag here. This is already kind of planned out where the placement's going to be, but you put down a flag stand. This is obviously red team's flag, so label it red team, and then game specific true, so it doesn't show up in other game modes, and then CTF flag return. Okay, that's a flag. Now, why is that placed there? Well, because there's lots of different routes to attack from. You have this main way, you have this main way, all these little paths just funneling into this area. It's just a good, it's a good placement. This is where it's been. I'm not just making this up right now. This is actually where it was planned to be, and then you have all these great ways to defend it from. So I'm not going to go into too much detail about that, but something else that is kind of cool is something else to keep in mind is that on here you notice red team's initial spawns are well behind the flag, and they have plenty of spawn points back behind the flag. If the flag is in the very back of the map, it will get very annoying and have some kind of stale gameplay, because the defenders will just always be spawning in front or parallel with the flag, and you really want them to be able to spawn behind them. So if the attackers are in here taking the base, rather than forcing the defenders to spawn out front, the defenders will actually spawn out back, which just works much better. So anyways, yeah, we have that flag, and then over by this crashed Pelican, I don't remember exactly where we put the flag return, but somewhere around here. And then this would be game specific true, CDF flag return, blue team. So this, if this was a symmetrical map and you were playing multi-flag, this is where blue team's flag would spawn. But since this is an asymmetrical map where you play one flag, this is where blue team must take their flag back too. So obviously you gotta kind of keep that in mind. And if you're doing multi-flag, then you want both flags to spawn, not in the back of the map, etc. But yeah, so we will, I think we'll leave it at that for flag, and we'll move on to a few other game modes. Essentially, they're all, very similar. If you're doing assault, it's kind of the same way. I'll show you how to label assault and territories now. And then if you guys want to hear about some others, just ask. But I think that, you can figure it out pretty easily. I mean, if you're setting up stockpile, you put down flag stands, label them as stockpile flag, and then put down 2 zones labeled as stockpile goal. I believe it's pretty straightforward. But here we go with assault. I think flag. Personally, I just like flag better than assault in any circumstance. Essentially, I think it just works better. It's easier to design maps for it, etc. But if you are playing assault, There are some things with labeling you want to keep in mind, and of course you don't want the bomb plant to be right in the back of the map. Yet again, it's in fact even more important here. But okay, so what you do in Assault, you need a bomb and a bomb plant for each team. So even though red team's defense, they wouldn't actually need a bomb, but I believe you need one just for labeling's sake. So do a hill marker. You could make the bomb spawn on a flag stand, although that would look really silly. And then, you know, assault bomb, very easy. You know, and then you know, hill marker just kind of works for that because it just kind of makes sense. So the bomb plant we had right around here. Assault, goal, true, red team. Let's see, wait, I did say red team. Okay, yeah. I apologize. Anyways, so then blue team needs, you know, blue team needs their bomb. You know, again, same thing. Blah blah blah. Blue team, true. Assault bomb, and then, you know, even though this wouldn't be used in an asymmetrical map, blue team, assault, goal, you know, you get the idea. And then also, you know, if you wanted to have, say, neutral, you know, neutral bomb, if you wanted to play just neutral bomb assault or whatever, you know, you have it wherever, and just leave it set to neutral, and then, you know, assault bomb. So yeah, pretty straightforward. And, you know, that's just, yeah, similar to flag as far as you don't want it to be at the back of the map, and then, you know, labeling pretty straightforward yet again. And then territories is labeled a bit differently, but you know, I'll show you guys how to do that really quick as well, and hopefully this will help some of you guys out, because I know, you know, honestly guys, it's not that difficult to figure out. I stress this in pretty much every tutorial I make. The best way to learn about this stuff is go look at a Bungie map, go look at Powerhouse, and just be like, okay, you know, go into Assault and be like, oh, okay, that's how Assault's set up. You know, it's easy. It just makes so much more sense. And then do the same thing for, like, you know, look at the different areas of the map. Why does this area of the map work? You know, what? You know, and just it just makes so much more sense to do it that way, guys. It takes up less of my time, you know, and you actually learn better. So territories, essentially, you know, you can do it with. I like to use flag stands because there are, in fact, flags in the territories. And then, you know, you have 5 territories down. Even if you're playing 3 plots, you have 5 down. So what you'll want to do is have kind of the oh jeez, sorry, I lost my train of thoughts. You'll actually want kind of the 3 most neutral territories to be labeled 1 through 3, so that in 3 plots those will kind of, you know, those will be the ones used in 3 plots, and it'll play 3 plots better, even if you're not really planning on playing 3 plots on your map. But then, you know, territory, object, true, and then 2. You know, and just label 1 through 5, and then you change your, you know, change your boundaries, all that, etc. You know, have it high enough to stand in, you know, all that super basic stuff, guys. And then, you know, as far as like territory placement, this map is really big on territories. It's a lot of fun for territories, and you know, you guys will be seeing this map more in the future. But anyways, you know, as far as territory placement, again, you don't want any of them right at the back of the map. And then you know, when you're actually playing, the ones you'll really want to attack are the ones that are closer to the back of the map, because those, you don't want to leave those for last when you're attacking, because that's just no good. But anyways, guys, I hope this helps some of you. You know, it's really basic stuff. And again, you know, if you want to learn how to set up game types, next time just look at the Bungie made maps. But anyways, this has been Psychoduck with Halo Forge Epidemic. Sorry, I'm losing my voice and sound awful. But anyways, yeah, I hope this helps you guys out, and I'll see you next time. I hope you guys are looking forward to seeing this map in action, which you'll definitely get to do in the future. So, bye-bye, guys.